What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay? Now, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, both under fire. It's no shade. And the common denominator is Kenneth Petty. Are we surprised? No, at this point, why would you be? Now, so first of all, let's get into Cardi B. So Cardi B posted some paternity pictures, okay? Oh, not that one. Paternity pictures. What do you see in the background? At first, I didn't see it either, but there in white writing, it says the word pedal. You know what I mean? Pedal. And so the internet was in an uproar. They're like, well, why would you do that? You used your pregnancy pictures to troll. You used your pregnancy pictures to try to take a dig at Nicki Minaj because the week prior, you know, the audio or the surveillance or the footage of Kenneth Petty from 1994 came out where he was getting interrogated about his with Jennifer Hugh, okay? And so this comes following. We all know that Kenneth Petty is a convicted, okay, an offender, all right? And he is married to Nicki Minaj, and, you know, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj don't like each other. Kenneth Petty, Offset, they've gotten into it. So it's just a big jumbo mess of things, okay? And so when Cardi B posted this, a lot of people reacted like, okay, girl, you're trying to be funny and you use your pregnancy to, you know, kind of get out of your body and throw a little dig at Nicki Minaj. And Cardi B's like, girl, if I wanted to do that, I would have started making jokes last week when the internet was on fire. What I thought was interesting, girl, you know, so, girl, they didn't really post all that stuff on the major blogs and major publications. So, Cardi B, you were in the gutters catching the tea on Stan Twitter. I see you, girl. But anyway, let's get into what Cardi B had to say. Cardi B hits back at criticism after posing in front of a graffiti and with the word on it, all right? So, Cardi B has defended her maternity photo shoot after she was criticized for posing in front of the sign that had the word blank on it. The 31-year-old singer who was expecting her third baby with ex-husband Offset took to Twitter on September 2nd to address the criticism over the photo, okay? This is what she said. First of all, we literally picked a random street because paparazzi was hounding us everywhere. This was supposed to be my original first picture, and we had to edit the photos in minutes because the shoot got leaked, okay? After once again acknowledging that she didn't originally notice the white graffiti in the background, she criticized fans who claimed that her maternity shoot was a joke. I didn't even have time to go over every detail because people were busy trying to expose my pregnancy as an aha moment, Cardi B continued. Second, I'm always with but I'm not using my maternity shoot to be funny. Are you dumb? When another fan responded to Cardi B's post, which claims that she's a whole celebrity with the PR team, she once hit back in a separate post. She defended her team on the set of the photo shoot who didn't notice the graffiti of the word blank. Before telling critics to leave her be. My makeup artist touched up the picture because we didn't have time for all that. It says the date and time. Nobody was paying attention to the graffiti. Second, if I wanted to be petty, I would have posted a lot of memes last week. I keep telling y'all, leave me the F alone. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not on that time. Don't make me get on that time. Unrest yourself. Okay? So she's claiming that they didn't have time. There was an aha moment. And that is the reason, like, the fans were trying to get an aha moment out of her, you know, and expose her pregnancy. And so that was supposed to be her original photo for the shoot that she was going to reveal. This is the actual photo, which I think is way more beautiful, that she ended up revealing anyway. This is way more elegant, way more classy. It's just a much better one. And she revealed this last week. So here's where the rubber meets the road for me. I just think, and I like Cardi B, but I have to call BS when I see it. It's BS. Like, right at the end of the day, you took these bomb pictures here. You took these bomb pictures here. You could have kept these. You cannot tell me that you don't have pictures in your camera roll, or that you've never done photos before, or you've never shot videos or content in any manner where you like, you know what? The pictures are fire. The outfit is cool, but something isn't right, and I can't put this out. As much as it was supposed to come out, it just can't come out. Kind of like the album. You see, you preview songs, you got this, you know that. But hey, it can't come out. I mean, because hell, if the fans could pressure you into putting out an aha moment, to trying to jump in front of an aha moment with your maternity shoot, hell, I wish they could do the same thing with your album. Because at the end of the day, aha moment or not, this lasts forever. And let's call a thing a thing. You can't tell me that the climate that we're in, that you wouldn't expect or think that people are going to think that you were taking a dig at Nicki Minaj, especially when you come a week later and post that picture. When a month ago you've already revealed your pregnancy. We've been knowing that you've been pregnant. You ran and did the photo shoot because you thought, people were going to try to expose you in an aha moment, so you just went to the first place that you could, but you didn't release those photos. That's not the first pictures that you released. You released this elegant red overlooking the city of New York. So why did you post these now? Like, you're not going to play with me. Like, girl, people can believe that stuff. Maybe she didn't see it at first, because I didn't see it at first. But at some point, I know Cardi B, she's very much so into her look and into her body and into the details of things. You saw that at some point. And it's one of those things where you're kind of like, do I want to post this? Oh, God, I don't want to post it. But I like the picture. I'm posting. I don't give up. And you did that. So you knew. So don't act surprised like you didn't know that people were going to be thinking that way. Cardi B is very, very calculated. She's far from dumb. She may talk crazy, but she knows exactly what she's doing. And she knows what the perception would be. And because if the shoe was on the other foot, she would think somebody was being funny towards her. Like, let's just be honest. Even if they weren't, if the shoe fit, she would wear it. And so people are going to think that about you. And you can't be upset with that. Now, let's take Nicki out. Let's just say you weren't talking about Nicki. Let's just say you just posted it. This is still stupid. It's actually stupider than thinking that somebody is dumb for thinking that you would use your maternity shoot to be funny. What's actually dumb is you're sitting there pregnant with the baby, posing in front of the word pedo. Take Nicki, take Kenneth Petty out of it. Energetically, spiritually, as a parent, as a mother, as a father, whatever, I'm not taking no picture with my baby in my belly with the word pedophile and behind it. That just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. No one is talking about the beautiful gowns, the beautiful shoes, they're talking about that big word, pedophile, in the background. And when you show your baby that, one day you're going to be like, oh, damn, Mom, you took a picture on a motorcycle with the word pedophile on the back, okay? That was artistic. And she can keep sitting up here and making it seem like, well, we didn't see the background. My photographer had to edit it. Let me be clear. When they was editing that, somebody saw that word. It doesn't take a microscope. All it takes is a few looks, and you'll catch, like, what does that say? So somebody saw that. Now you're defending it because you wanted it out and you put it out. But for me, it would have never came out. As much as I would have liked the outfit, it just was a mistake, and I would have just been like, you know what? I would have been actually upset with my team for not finding a better place, and then finding someone else to edit it. And my whole thing is this. We're talking about editing and how quick it had to be done. It just got released. But you had already announced your pregnancy. So re-edit. You did the pregnancy reveal already. So these could have been photoshopped to hell. So don't try to pull it like, I just like, it's the craziness for me. So let's just say this was a rush job. Cool. That would have made more sense to me if this was the pregnancy photos revealed. But they weren't even the original photos revealed. So why not, when you decide to reveal these photos, why not have them retouched and re-edited? Because by the time you've got these photos, you've been sitting with them for a while. You've seen that in the background. So I don't know. Y'all like to give Cardi B passes on stuff like that? I don't, because I know her well enough to know, girl, you know the climate. You knew what people were going to think, and you had the pictures long enough to get them re-edited because they're not the first pictures that you drop. So I'm calling BS. I don't really care. I'm calling BS on it. You knew that was going to get people talking. Maybe you didn't see it at first, but once you saw it, you didn't really give a shit and you let it rock. It was what it was. I just think it's more crazy that you would even want to picture out with as a celebrity of your magnitude, would you pose in front of something like that with the word "wow"? That's just crazy. It's given like, girl, like you know how Doja Cat does those crazy like this. It's given like, oh, let me play into the demon instead of let's do something racy and edgy and get people talking and get on here and defend it. Like I don't know what, like I'm so oblivious. Like I'm not that involved. Like girl, Cardi B is way too involved in her detail, in her product, in her delivery, and everything that she posts and does to miss something like that or to hold on to something like that without analyzing the photo, figuring it out and sending it off to somebody that can clear it. If y'all can Photoshop a music video with her being pregnant, you could have removed that out of the background, especially when that wasn't the first picture that dropped. You didn't want to do it. You didn't care to do it. You let it rock. You knew what it would give and you paid it. It is what it is, girl. I just don't like when I just feel like she does not stand on business when she's being messy. And then I feel like she doesn't want to delete it because she doesn't want to feel like she was bullied on the internet. Her ego won't allow her to delete it. Outside of Nicki, this looks stupid as hell. This looks crazy because why would you have that in the background with your baby? As protective as she is with her kids and as sensitive as she is, you want to be standing in front of a sign that say pedophile with your newborn baby? That's crazy to me. It's like, are you dumb? Like what? But to each his own. Not my kid, that's hers. Not my photos, those are hers. But girl, what we're not gonna do on this day is play like we don't know the climate that we were in, and we didn't know that you didn't think that people were gonna be talking, and you don't realize that you're Cardi B, and they're gonna dig into every background that you have, and everything has a meaning. Because why all of a sudden would we expect that to be just a random background? We know an artist of Cardi B's caliber and creativity level, everything seems to be intentional when it comes to her visuals. So if you see an artist, especially when you are an artist and your fans are looking for context clues for your album rollout, they're going to be reading the background. Well, why did she pick this background? What does it say? Is this the name of the album back there? Is this a clue? Like, why would an artist like Cardi B stand in front of a graffiti background? Is there some messaging there? Why would an artist of her creative level choose this background? No one's going to think that, oh, there was an aha moment. The fans were trying to expose her pregnancy, so she just ran because the paparazzi were everywhere. So she just ran in front of the nearest sign, and, it just so happened to say pedophile, and she took a picture and decided to wait a whole month later, ironically a week after Kenneth gets exposed for being a pedophile, and then she posts it on Instagram. Wow, what a coincidence. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Right. I'll take it. Girl, y'all got to be, y'all. But nonetheless, let me move on because, girl, I can go in on that forever. That's crazy as hell. I don't buy it. I don't believe it. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was calculating in the matter. And even if she wasn't, why would you even sit there and post that like that and leave that there without having that edited because you had already revealed your pregnancy over a month ago? So to post those pictures at this current time with that same stuff behind it is crazy. And you wanted the attention. You wanted people to talk about it. Let's just be honest. All right. Boom. and you wanted people to do whatever they did with it, and you don't really care for Nicki or anybody on the other side. So, girl, if it's a whack to them, it's a whack to them. And you know, you got two things out at once. You got your photos, you got a slight whack. And if the shoe fits, kind of wear it moment. It is what it is. However, you still look crazy as hell for being pregnant, posing in front of a pedophile sign. As a mother, as a human being, as a person. And then trying to stand on business like it is what it is, girl. You sound crazy. All right. Nicki Minaj under fire. Nicki Minaj is under fire because, you know, Kenneth Petty was using the F word. He used the F word on a TikTok video where Nicki Minaj was telling people never to let them steal her joy. Or never let them steal your joy. And Kenneth Petty says, yes, especially those in punk. Let you listen to the audio.
Don't you let anybody or anything steal your motherfucking joy.
That's right. Especially the fuck boys.
Okay. People are irate. They're like, oh my God, Nicki didn't say anything. She just let it rock. And this is where the buck stops with me. What I tell you guys, and this is where a lot of my female fans, they get upset, and you gay boys, y'all get mad and y'all try to defend this stuff. I love Nicki. I love all the girls, but listen, I'm not surprised. I've been telling you this. Women feel like that about you anyway. And they like men that feel that way about you. Y'all go running behind these women all the time, but secretly, if Kenneth Petty wouldn't even respond like that, that wouldn't be the kind of man that she want to be with. So that man uses those F-bombs all the time around her, and she lets him rock. Because she don't care. You are it to her. When you get upset, when they get upset, you're a it. And her nigga, when he want to talk, when he don't want you around, he probably get mad at her and be like, man, you got me around all these. I don't want to be around these. Baby, stop, shut up. You stop that. But she didn't even say that. So I don't understand why people get so surprised by stuff like that. That's what fish give. Boots. Boots. They give that. Not all, this fly is terrorizing me, but not all, but majority of women give that. They prefer that. This fly is like kicking my butt right now. So yeah, I'm not surprised at all that she didn't stand up. I didn't expect her to do anything other than that. But I do understand why Kenneth Petty is upset. He's probably upset because, you know, it was a lot of gay men leading the charge on, you know, that footage that interrogation footage, okay, that came out with him and Jennifer Hugh. Now, at the end of the day, it would be nice if Nicki Minaj would have said something, but I never would have expected her to say anything because look at the type of guy that she got. If you don't think that dude is homophobic and using those nasty slurs all the time, and she's letting it rock and probably laughing with it, you're crazy. But she would never do that publicly because too many of her fans are that way. But most women are like that. They live for the gays. They love the gays to be the handbag fans, supporters, this, that, and the third. But they men will be calling you all kind of sissies, queens, and fags, and they let it rock. And you could be their best friend. But when your back is turned, when you're gone, if they man get mad and be like, you always got that over here, the girl ain't gonna say nothing. So I don't know why you guys are surprised. I'm never surprised by stuff like that. I'm just accustomed to already knowing that that's what it's going to give, and I just play my role accordingly, okay? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you shocked by this? Do you think Cardi B was out of line? Do you think Nicki Minaj should have said something? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, keep that same energy. We'll see you soon. Peace out.